Yes, Kenya. Tamu sana, tamu sana, tamu sana, yes, tamu sana. Earlier today, President Uhuru Kenyatta met Jubilee Parliamentary Group at State House, Nairobi. And the information that has been shared out by some of the leaders who attended that meeting is that the president has declared war on his deputy, William Ruto. Ngunjiri Wambugu, Jubilee Party meet party leader. Earlier today, members of the Jubilee Party met with our party leader, His Excellency President Uhuru Kenyatta, at State House as we start preparing the party for the coming elections. It's a long post, but I'll just look at the areas I feel are relevant for our discussion right now. Key takeaways. The first thing, Jubilee has been silent because it has been at work. Now the political season is with us. Jubilee is moving into politics. And then we jump to the fifth part. Uhuru Kenyatta will continue as the Jubilee Party leader as the party enters into this next political season, and he will be the one to lead the party towards achieving the goals and objectives set out above. And then down there they shares this. Jubilee haikufa, Jubilee ilienda kazi. We have been working and we have a track record to show for it. President Uhuru Kenyatta, Jubilee Parliamentary Group, State House. Jubilee mbele pamoja. Yes. That's Ngunjiri Wambugu, Nyeri Town Member of Parliament, who also attended that State House PG meeting. And from that long list, or rather from that long post, they have just laid out what might have been discussed at State House Nairobi with the president. And it's very clear that President Uhuru Kenyatta has now just declared war on his deputy. And the president is now going to go head on with this deputy in Mount Kenya. What does this mean politically? That's our analysis and discussion right now. If in case you've just bumped here for the very first time, kindly subscribe, give this video a like. Thank you, God bless you, God bless Kenya. What does this mean? We are going to see a president who is now going to be very ruthless on his deputy. And when I talk about ruthless, I'm talking of a president who is now going to be very bold in attacking his deputy. Because in the recent days and months, the president has been very much guided about his deputy. He has just been referring to his deputy, maybe in some coded languages. But we are going to see a president who is going to be almost very, very straight as to who he might be referring to. And we are going to see the president going to dwell mostly on the mountain as he explains to the mountain people exactly why they parted ways with his deputy Uhuru Muigai, with his deputy William Ruto. Because some few days ago, we were told that the president was going to reveal to residents of Mount Kenya the reason they fell out with this deputy. And some of the information we are gathering is that William Ruto planted spies on President Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta at State House. There is nothing President Uhuru Kenyatta could do in State House without William Ruto knowing. And even we have been told of scenarios where anytime the president wanted to do anything, then William Ruto could just bump at State House even without invitation. Within even 2 minutes, we would be at State House. So those are some of the things President Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta is just going to explain to his people as some of the reasons why they parted ways with this deputy. And also the president, in my considered opinion, is just going to explain to his people how William Ruto abandoned him. How William Ruto started his presidential campaigns way too early. When the president had just come in for his second term, William Ruto was already campaigning very vigorously for the presidency, as if the presidency was vacant. So those are just some of the things I know the president is going to explain to his people. And from where I sit, I'm going to see, it's most likely we are going to see a repeat of what William Ruto did to Raila Amolo Odinga in 2013. Around 2012, Raila Amolo Odinga was still the darling of the Kalenjin nation. In fact, I still remember there was an opinion poll done around that time in Rift Valley. And it was very clear that Raila Amolo Odinga was still beating William Ruto in the Rift Valley. William Ruto at that time started aggressively to campaign Raila Amolo Odinga in the Kalenjin nation. And William Ruto was very consistent, and as time went by, William Ruto, because our politics is largely ethnic, he managed to convince the Kalenjin community to actually buy his idea or to agree with him. In this case, the president is going to pull that card on William Ruto. I'm seeing the president now going to take charge of William Ruto's onslaught on the mountain. He is going to appeal to his people very passionately. And I know as time goes by, his people will just buy what their son will be telling them. And in my considered opinion, I'm seeing a situation where as time goes by, Uhuru Kenyatta is going to earn sympathy from his people. He's going to appear, or rather he's going to project himself as somebody who was held captive by William Ruto. He could not do anything without any consent from William Ruto. That's the kind of a picture I know Uhuru Kenyatta is going to try to paint on the mountain. And as time goes by, his people most definitely will listen to him. And I'm saying that because, again, our politics is largely ethnic-based. What does that portend for William Ruto? In the event the president now starts those such kind of campaigns, that is going to bring him into a direct confrontation with his deputy. William Ruto might now also be forced maybe to fire some direct salvos at the president. And that is a blunder William Ruto should not actually do. In the event now he starts direct exchange with the president, then the president is going to win that war. Because now his people in Mount Kenya will now see that William Ruto has no respect for their son. William Ruto is actually exchanging salvos with their son. But even without William Ruto exchanging salvos with Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta, I know his people will be tempted to answer back the president. And that will still create the same effect as if it was William Ruto who was still exchanging salvos with the president. Eventually, we are going to see William Ruto being hated on the mountain. And that's exactly what I've been saying, that as time goes by, residents of Mount Kenya, the Kikuyu community, the Gema community as a whole, will most definitely listen to their son. And that only means that as time goes by, William Ruto's popularity will be decreasing and decreasing very, very fast. And that only means that his presidential ambition will just be but a pipe dream. Because it's the mountain vote that William Ruto has been heavily relying upon, maybe to make a serious stab at the presidency. But without the mountain vote, William Ruto's presidential bid will just be but a pipe dream. Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying is going to happen in the coming few days. And we might also see the president and Raila Amolo Odinga now making some joint tours or campaign rallies across Mount Kenya and also in some parts of the country. Those are the likely scenarios I'm seeing going to unfold in the coming days. Otherwise, ladies and gentlemen, before I conclude, let me remind you that if you've just bumped here for the very first time and you have not yet subscribed, kindly subscribe, give this video a like. Thank you, God bless you, God bless Kenya. And to those watching us outside Kenya for the very first time, kindly drop a comment, let us know from which part of the globe you are watching us from. And if possible, also subscribe, give this video a like. And to our fans, our subscribers here, I'm very much humbled for the kind of support you are giving me here. We are almost hitting the 20,000 subscribers mark. That's a feat that is not all that easy to achieve, but it has been possible because of the kind of support you are giving me here by constantly giving our videos likes, constantly dropping your comments. God bless you. God bless Kenya.